the inclusion of the Farrington Highway realignment feasibility study to be included in the 2014-2015 overall work program. And I appreciate your indulgence of adding that into that particular program. This has been a long-standing item in our community. I sat on the neighborhood board, and prior to me getting on the neighborhood board in 1999, there was a community's desire to have an expansion of McCaw Beach Park. That happened during 1997, and that was prior to my existence on that board. And with that development of that park, there was a request or a requirement to look at rerouting Farrington Highway. And the city, through several different administrations over the time, has taken a stance, we're not going to do major improvements to that beach park unless this alignment had occurred. So I think almost, 14, 15 years later, I think it's now time to have this feasibility study to see if this could be a venture we can move forward with. And I appreciate your consideration of at least putting in that that planning process so we can go out to the public and see what the costs and numbers and the feasibility of this would be. Other than that, I don't think you have any questions. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any questions?
Just a quick question, so we don't get you again. So it's really the realignment is really to take care of an erosion problem. That really the road was placed in a way where it actually was eroding the beach and causing a lot of problems for the beach users as well as our natural resources. Is that correct?
I'm not somebody that has that type of knowledge. During my time over the last 14 years, it has always been an issue to expand the park, to make it a more livable, usable park, such as recreational areas, baseball fields, additional parking, more use for the activities that have been growing at that particular park. And my understanding, it was to reroute the road around that park so we can have the development of that park. As far as possible erosion, or the road should have never been placed there before, I'm not an expert at that, and I can't testify to that was the reasoning of this. In the master plan, that was one of the requests to reroute the road.
Thank you, Representative.
Sure.
Thank you. Further questions, members? Thank you very much for testifying.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we will move on. Item 2 is participation plan amendments. And I think what I'll do is to take testimony on the each item as we go along, if that's the case. So is anyone here to testify on the participation plan amendment? I'm sorry, I have a list here, but I'm not sure who's testifying. Okay, so Mr. Gibson.